Hi, this is Ashley Riley with Fort Hays State University, EDL 853 Special Education for School Leadership. This is part 2 of the Autism Unlocking a Mystery presentation. So one of the teaching strategies that could be used would be to attend the Kansas Autism Waiver Training that's put on by Kansas University. It trains professionals and paraprofessionals, family members, and others to provide services to people with autism. Depending on their level of education, individuals can be trained as a respite provider, intensive individual support provider, or an autism specialist. The autism specialist is the one who would actually set up and provide, or would set up the program, and would also provide support. But if they had more than one child that they were working with, they could hire an intensive individual support provider as well to work underneath them and provide the program training or the therapy to the child or individual with autism. It is a week-long training. Those with a master's degree or who desire to be an autism specialist attend 2 additional trainings at the University of Kansas in Lawrence and at KU Medical Center in Kansas City. There are 11 written different modules that these individuals must also complete along with on-the-job training. It's taught by the University of Kansas professors, and it focuses on the use of applied behavior analysis and implementing programs for individuals with autism. As I said before, I participated in this training, and it totally changed my teaching strategy with students with autism. I've had students who were on the high end of the spectrum and students who are on the low end of the spectrum. And not only do I think it would work well with these students with autism, but maybe some of my other students as well. So we'll kind of see how that goes with the more or the students I have that go in and out who may or may not have autism. This is a teaching strategy. It's called pivotal response treatment. The philosophy is that by targeting these critical areas, PRT will produce broad improvements across other areas of sociability, communication, behavior, and academic skill building. It's also derived from applied behavior analysis. It does require 25 or more hours per week along with further instruction from parents. And that will be something that you see is common among a lot of treatment or therapy strategies, is that they are very intensive and require a lot of dedication, a lot of time, a lot of hours put in by not only the parents but therapy, therapist, and other personnel as well. So it is definitely a lifestyle change. So it is play-based and child-initiated and is generally used with school and elementary children. So there's a little bit more information about it. So the next one, here is an example of pivotal response treatment being used. And please make note that the lady on the right is acting as the therapist and the lady on the left is acting as a child with autism.
Mary, look at me. Here, nice job. Hey, guess what? We're gonna play with some toys. Do you see all the toys over here? Look. What toy would you like to play with? Puppets. Nice choice. Okay, look. All right. Which puppet do you want? Do you want the frog? Uh-huh. What color is this? Green. Good job. So can you say green frog? Green frog. Nice. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna choose the yellow duck. Ooh, this is fun. Okay. Hey, Mary, look. What is the duck doing? Eat. Good, you're right. The duck is eating. What is your frog doing? Goldfish. Do you want a goldfish? You do? Okay. Good job telling me. Can you say, up here, can you say goldfish, please? Goldfish. Goldfish. Please? Please. Nice job. Here you go.
Another training strategy that you can use is verbal behavior therapy. It motivates a child, adolescent, or adult to learn language by connecting words with their purposes. The student learns that words can help obtain desired objects or other results. The therapy avoids focusing on words as mere labels such as car, cat, or etc. Rather, the student learns how to use language to make requests and communicate ideas. To put it in another way, this intervention focuses on understanding why we use words. And here's an example of verbal behavior therapy.
You did so well earlier, I wish I had it recorded. Okay, Dylan, we're going to start with
It's me.
1. Next is 2. Good. Next we have
It's
3. Good. Next one is 4. 4. Good word. Next one is 5. Then we have 6. Good. Now 7. And then 8. Good. And 9. You are so smart. Give it up, big boy. Excellent job. And this is a pig. Yes. He said all those things to me earlier, and I wish I had it recorded. You were so good. You're so good. I love it. I love it. Okay. Can you put them in the baggie for me? Clean up. Everybody clean up.
So if you notice in that video, the teacher said that he was able to do all of those things earlier and she wishes she would have recorded it. That's probably something pretty common you're going to see among students with autism, is that what they are able to do one day, they may not be able to do the next day. So it is important that when you are determining whether these students have mastered a skill or some language acquisition that you may be working on, or social skill, or academic achievement, you want to make sure that they've learned that over a course, or that they're able to maintain that over a course of multiple days, in even multiple environments or situations. You want them to learn how to use that during different scenarios and not just in that program that you may be working on. Next is relationship development intervention. It aims to help individuals with autism form personal relationships by gradually strengthening the building blocks of social connections. This includes the ability to form an emotional bond and share experiences. And if you can see here, it consists of 6 objectives: emotional referencing, social coordination, declarative language, flexible thinking, relationship information processing, and foresight and hindsight. And is generally used at home. Next is TEACH. It is a clinical training and research program based on the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. So kind of like Applied Behavior Analysis, KU Medical Center has a training and provides support and has a research-based program there at the University of Kansas. This TEACH training is available at the University of North Carolina. It is used to support student achievement as well as educational and therapeutic goals. It was developed as an intervention approach called teaching. It is an array of teaching or treatment principles and strategies based on the learning characteristics of individuals with autism spectrum disorder, including strengths in visual information processing and difficulties with social communication, attention, and executive function. Here is a video of the TEACH strategy.
For a disorganized student who has trouble completing work independently, try using a matching work system. A work system helps students understand what work they need to complete. Make 2 sets of cards for the student to match. Use 1 set of cards on bins which hold individual work tasks, and the other set on the student's desk. Place the task bins on the left side of the work area and add a finished bin to the right of the work area. Teach the student how to use the work system by demonstrating how to match the desk cards to the corresponding bin. and where to put completed tasks in the finished bin. Try a matching work system to help a student complete tasks with more independence.
So that there was an example of the teach system. If you noticed on those cards, there was green, yellow, and red. The bins were blue, yellow, and red. It would have been nice to have that blue one be as a green bin instead and kind of correlate those colors with green is where we start, yellow we're still in progress, and red is when we're finished. Here are some things that parents need to know. The rates are on the rise. Autism is 10 times more common today than it was 30 years ago. Kids are getting diagnosed sooner, while doctors are still reluctant to diagnose children with autism until an average of age 3.5. Doctors can perform a reliable assessment by 24 months of age. Autism is a genetic disorder. It can't be spread like the cold, so that's often a common misconception. There is no known scientific link between vaccines and autism. The belief that some vaccines can cause autism has been a topic of widespread controversy. The study that first published such findings has since been found to be false. The doctor who conducted the study falsified the data. Early treatment is crucial. This is definitely something parents need to know. Intensive therapy is very beneficial to students with autism, and the earlier you can start that intensive therapy, the better off your child would be. Again, it's going to take 25 plus hours per week to help a child with autism be successful. The higher the intensity of the autism your child may have, the more therapy it's going to take. It's going to take a lot of hard work and dedication from all individuals involved. Some things the principals need to know. Autism is a spectrum disorder. If you meet one child with autism, you have not met all children with autism. Staff members should receive autism training. Classroom teachers are not equipped to teach children with autism because of a lack of training. I know that firsthand because when I went into my classroom and had students who were severely autistic, I was kind of at a loss. And so I was fortunate enough that the district I work for provided me that training at the University of Kansas, and now I feel like I have a lot of tools in my teaching toolbox to help these children. Involve everyone. The saying that it takes a village to raise a child is especially true with children with autism. Implement an abilities awareness program in your school. Typically, children do not understand this disorder. The same is true of many adults. Provide students in the class and throughout the building with the tools and information that empower them to get involved with their peers who may appear different. Be careful not to blame the parents. Autism is not a psychological problem of the child or that was caused by the parents. Use the data to your advantage. This is especially true when creating programs for these children, and prepare our children for a change in routine or staffing. If children with autism are acting out, there's likely a reason why, especially when there's a communication deficit. Coming together is the beginning. Keeping it together is progress, and working together definitely makes our students successful. Never underestimate what a child with autism can or can't do, and use their strengths to help remediate their areas of weakness. Here's some assistive technology up in the corner. You'll see the Go Talk Pocket. It has 6 message keys with 5 levels. The keys can be changed out. My Voice is an AAC device to assist students in communicating their needs. We got iPads, we have tablets, we have a pod book, which is like a flip book. Board Maker allows teachers to create picture representations of almost anything. Dragon Naturally Speaking is text-to-speech software that can be used for the child to type it out and the computer speak for them, or the child speak to the computer and the computer read it out. Fine motor devices such as pencil grips, wide pencils, hand-over-hand scissors, or lined paper. And finally, activity picture schedules. I'm going to then boards. There's this awesome robot. I won't have time in this video to show you the video, but if you get a chance, definitely go check it out. It engages children with autism and delivers research-based lessons that teach social behaviors. I'm going to let this video play for just a minute before my time runs out. I thank you for watching this presentation. Let's see if I can speed it up.